Hey guys, it's Nick with Let's Get Chalked Up. Hope y'all are having a good day. I am currently working on these nightstands and I have a couple of gouges on the top where I plan on staining. So I'm going to fill them in with some Stainable wood filler. Now, in the past when I've done this, once it's dried and I've sanded it all down, I go to stain it. For whatever reason, the wood filler or the putty or whatever I've gone to use hasn't stained the exact color as what I wanted the top to look like. So the top would be darker and then it would be really hard for this wood filler to absorb the stain color. I don't know if any of you guys have had that issue, but I have. So I figured I'd get on here and show you my technique and what I do just to ensure that my top is going to be stained the same exact color as the gouges that I'm going to fix, because you don't want those to stand out. All I do is I just have this little tube right now. If I had the putty, or I don't even know what else is out there, I would do the exact same thing, but this is what I'm using today. So I just take some, I squeeze it on my paper plate. Okay, come on buddy. There it goes. I don't need a whole lot because there's not a whole lot of gouges, or they're not super huge. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the plate, and then I'm going to take the stain that I'm using to stain the top, and I'm going to just put a little bit of the stain right into the wood filler, and then I'm going to take the wood filler and I'm going to patch up the hole and get it looking nice. And then once it's dried, I'll sand it down. I will put this inside a Ziploc bag when I'm done, so that way it doesn't get hardened up and it doesn't get nasty, and I can use it again if I need to add any more. Now when you do this, you do not have to add a whole lot of the stain. You just have to add enough to where you think, it's going to be the color of your tabletop. So I just add a little bit, and I just kind of like work it into the wood filler. And then this way, when you go to stain it, it'll absorb the color, and it won't be lighter because your wood filler is already the color of the stain. And this has worked for me plenty of times. I've done it, I don't know, 5 or 6 times now, and it's worked every time. And I've even done it where I added the filler first, and then I had to dig the filler back out because it wasn't staining the correct color. So I took it out, then I mixed this up like this, and then I added it after I'd already stained the entire piece. And all I had to do was add it, sand it down, and then I put a little bit more wax on it, and it was good to go. So once you get it the color that you think you want it, I don't get it as dark as what I want to stain the top. I get it close to, so that way, once you go to stain it, it's going to all even out color. Because if you get it the color that you want the top, and then you go to stain the top the color, then that'll be darker. So you just want to make sure that you get it like a shade lighter than what you plan on staining the top with. And then add it like that. So I think that's all good. That's about the color I get mine. And then I have just a little gouge right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add it on there. Like that. And then this has like a little groove in it, so I want to make sure that I take this and just kind of make sure that's going to be a straight line, even it out, and then that way you have less to do when you're ready to sand and all that fun stuff. And just like that. And that's it. Easy. And then I'm going to let that dry. I'll come back, I'll sand it down, I'll get it looking how I want to, and then I can go about sanding the entire table the way that I want to, and that'll be the same color as the rest of the table. Now if I was painting, I wouldn't have to do that. I could just use the Dixie Belle mud, because it doesn't matter when you're painting, it only really matters when you're staining. So that's that little trick that I do. Try it out, hopefully it works for y'all. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. As always, if you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, tell everybody about Let's Get Chalked Up, because it's cool. Alright, see you later guys. Bye!